master. The contract was rigid, etched in the metallic blue of the institutional seal. Silas had served the terms of his oath for 20 years. Loyalty was the architecture of his soul. He didn't question the directive, only the subject. She was designated the vessel, a necessary cog in a larger, complex machine. Alara, aged 27, had lived a life of deliberate subtraction. Her world was white walls and controlled schedules. The term, pregnancy virgin, was clinical, reflecting a procedure necessary for genetic continuity, bypassing the messy variables of human connection. She wore the designation like a borrowed uniform. Silas entered her orbit not as a lover, but as a guardian of the process. His loyalty was not to her, but to the duty she represented. He managed her supplements, her appointments, the perfect temperature of her tea. He was the perfect, silent executioner of the plan. But the geometry of their relationship began to shift the day the first ultrasound photo arrived. It was grainy, indistinct, yet undeniably proof of a future demanding space. Alara stared at the image, a tremor running through her carefully constructed neutrality. "It complicates the geometry of everything," she stated, her voice steady despite the interior earthquake. "It's no longer just a procedure, Silas." Silas, trained to respond with logic, found his usual lexicon of duty suddenly insufficient. He saw the emergence of autonomy in her eyes, a challenging spark that threatened the purity of his allegiance. His duty had been clear: protect the vessel. Now he realized, protecting the vessel meant recognizing the person inside. Late one evening, Alara asked him a question that tore at the seam of their professional boundary. "When this child asks who its father is, what story are you going to help me tell? The truth is too cold for a lullaby." Silas sat beside her, closer than protocol allowed. He spoke not of contracts, but of commitment. "We will build a story, Alara, not based on the past, but on the future we decide to forge. Loyalty is not just to an institution, it is to the vulnerable life under our care." The growing weight of the child meant the shrinking weight of their established roles. Silas taught Alara how to feel the kicks, not just measure them. Alara taught Silas that true authority sometimes required stepping down from the pedestal of duty and simply being present. The master and the pregnancy virgin found themselves bound not by assignment, but by the profound, illogical commitment of co-creation. The complex tapestry of duty and autonomy resolved itself into one simple, undeniable truth. They were family, forged in unexpected circumstance, waiting for the dawn.